When Olivia moved into her new apartment, she was just looking for a quiet place to start over. It was an old building on the edge of town, with cracked walls and creaky floors, but the rent was cheap, and she didn't ask questions. The apartment was small, but one room stood out. A narrow hallway led to a door that seemed wrong. The doorknob was ice cold, and the hinges groaned whenever she touched it. The landlord told her not to use that room. "It's storage," he said. "Just keep it closed." For a while, she listened. But late at night, she kept hearing soft noises coming from behind the door, like whispers or scratching. She tried to convince herself it was just old pipes or rats. But her dreams told a different story. In them, she stood in that very room. There was a mirror on the wall, tall and cracked. But when she looked into it, there was no reflection, only darkness, and eyes staring back. One evening, curiosity got the best of her. She opened the door. The room was empty, dusty, cold, and dimly lit by the hallway light. But the mirror from her dream was real, mounted on the far wall. Olivia stepped inside slowly, her breath visible in the frigid air. As she approached the mirror, she froze. She had no reflection. Suddenly, the door slammed shut behind her. The room fell into silence, except for a faint whisper. "Now you belong here." The mirror flickered. A figure stepped forward from the darkness inside it. It looked just like her, but its eyes were hollow, mouth twisted in a smile too wide. It raised a hand and touched the other side of the glass. Olivia backed away, heart pounding, but the reflection didn't mimic her movements. It moved on its own. She screamed and tried to open the door, but it wouldn't budge. The lights flickered, and her voice was swallowed by the room. The last thing she saw was the reflection smiling as it stepped out of the mirror, and she was pulled in. The next morning, Olivia's apartment was quiet. The landlord knocked to collect rent, but no one answered. He entered and found everything as she left it except the strange room. Inside stood Olivia, or at least someone who looked like her. She smiled politely. "Sorry, I must have slept in," she said. The landlord left unnerved. He never noticed the mirror behind her, or the real Olivia, trapped inside it, screaming silently with no one to hear.